I mean, I don't know what there is to say. So, yeah, apparently they just took away any monetary opportunity from the stars. Weirdly, only on JP. It only affected the JP stars. EN, I guess, is fine, but it just took away from JP entirely. Because their numbers weren't doing good. And yeah, this just made me very upset because basically all the times I complained about it on stream, it just came to a head. I wish I made videos on it. I just wasn't confident what I was saying, but hey, maybe I was on to something. God dang it, dude. Because yeah, in my mind, and I think I said on stream a few times also, like, I was worried that they're gonna kill, like, they'd rather kill HoloStars than have them collab with the girls, and it seems like that is just true. They don't care. They'd rather kill HoloStars than have them work with the girls at all, which is very stupid, right? Not only are you gonna get people out of a job, but you're also like losing money. Like, you're losing money because you're not investing in these people. That's why you're losing money, right? Like, imagine if you had 20 other people that were on the level of the girls. But imagine how much more money that would be, right? Like, and what's cool is that some of the girls actually like saying stuff, especially Kiara. Kiara actually had like a really good one. I think this is an artist, like a mother. Oh yeah, Rene, yep. But yeah, Kiara said no matter how talented you are, you might not end up being successful. What's needed then is either incredible luck with algorithm, support from others to push you towards where you need to and deserve to be. It's frustrating when you have neither of those, right? And I think this back half was definitely like, it's saying like, hey, this cover is not doing anything to help, right? I think that's kind of what Kara was implying. And I got the response to it. What was it? That might have been the first thing. Yeah, she said, I see people misinterpreting this. I'm saying I don't personally agree with decisions that have been made. And then one last thing, me not having collab with them does not matter. Most people might criticize things I don't think are right. It might not be enough to change things, but I'll make it clear that I don't agree regardless. If you're having me be quiet about it, then I'm not sure you're on their side either. Yeah. So, Gary very much didn't agree with it. Sora and Suisei both, like, immediately tweeted out a cover that they did with stars, like Sora Trio or Ragdoll's one. I don't think I have the Suisei one, but isn't it like Sweet Machi or something? I think it's like very, yeah. But yeah, Suisei, I think, tweeted out hers, yeah. Actually, it might have just been like a coincidence now I'm thinking about it. Instead of 4 new and reached 7 million. That's kind of crazy if that's the case. If that hang on. Oh god. Oh, there's no pause. Did it actually like just hit 7 million? Because that's crazy timing if that's the case. No, 7.1. So I have a feeling she was going to tweet it, but then she added on to it like, oh shoot, I didn't realize it hit 7 million. Yeah, okay, because yeah, she says whole stage is full of Terran people, so I think Suisei also brought that up. So Sora and Suisei both, which is very cool from them to do that. Which another thing also, when that guy tried to rage bait by saying Suisei's selfish, yeah, she can screw off. I know it's rage bait, but still, it's so stupid. Yeah, then Liz and Bae both said, like Bae said, I wouldn't be here for one HoloStars JP. I hope everyone continues to support everyone in Holo production. And then Liz also said one of the first Holo members I came across was Izuru from JP. So like, yeah, you're also just like eliminating people, like avenues for people to find people. Like, two of your talents literally, like, were introduced to, you know, your company and wanted to join your company because of HoloStars, and you're just sitting there doing nothing. Yeah, there's also Cubby Cakey, who's a really good Australian VTuber, but it's very hard enough for men VTubing to make it big. This decision hurts so many in so many ways, but I sincerely hope everyone continues to cheer the guys on no matter what happens. Everyone deserves a chance to create, inspire, and show the world what they've got. Which, yeah. I actually have a hot take that I think, like, the whole idea that, like, male VTubers have it rougher, like, is entirely because of HoloLive and Cover. It's because the stars do way worse, so I think people are just like, oh, men have it rough. But no, it's just unique to Cover. Like, Cover uniquely just doesn't care about them, like, as much. Like, they're not giving them the resources they need. And yeah, they're basically indies with restriction of corpo. So they get a Cubs super chats for nothing. They're just hanging out, I guess. Yeah, Kelly said, we all want to see your favorite flying creator in this ridiculously grim world where money is everything. The only thing you can do is cheer at the top of your lungs. Really hope you continue doing that. I'm glad she brought the capitalism thing also. Thank you, Cal. Yeah, Gerard said the feeling of frustration right now is an understatement. We'll keep doing our best and I'll continue to give my all. I don't know why I bookmarked Gibby, but there's Gibby's post, I guess. I think what I wanted to do was like bookmark everybody's reaction to it, and at some point I was just like, I don't care. Yeah, they just, any company-wide thing, they're just getting no company backing, basically. Anya tweeted about it, Liz did it. But like, that's the thing that bothers me the most. It's like, because I also saw people make clips of Axel and Roberus like talking about it, and the thing that's so frustrating is that they put it on themselves, right, for why they're struggling and why this is happening, when it really isn't, right? Like, Cover has talents that have 4 million subs, right, have millions of subs, like many talents like that, right? You can even like look through it. And I put on the JP one, but the fact that every HoloStar has less subs than Sana, who hasn't been there for almost 4 years, and you have several talents and millions of subs, can only mean one thing: you failed the stars and you have no one to blame but yourself. So coming for this decision. And then someone replied on this, yeah, this is because the company treats them like outsiders, includes them in nothing. You don't put them in Fest, you don't put them in Hologra, you don't put them in big holo events or collabs or tie-ins or merch or anything. Then you shut them down for not being more popular. Like, it's almost like HoloLive is like the big sister, right, that had like all the backing and everything, right, and had all the tutors and stuff like that to help them succeed, and then Stars just has nothing, and then the parent that is Cover is like, oh, well, why didn't you get a good grade? It's like, dude, they're working about as hard as Live can, but they have zero backing from you. They have zero backing. And then you're like, oh, why are the numbers bad? Like, you don't even think to maybe put them with the girls at all. You don't even think about doing that. You're just like, nah, we're just gonna stop them from doing everything. They get no backing from us, basically. Their merch, whatever, they just get nothing for it. Now this is like way later, but HoloStars was trending at 18 at some point. So 6 hours ago. But yeah, I'm sure it was trending higher because I woke up and this was already here. And then yeah, there's also apparently people who don't even like HoloStars go around calling people informative. You can make a hostile environment for the girls where they can't interact with their male coworkers, and you're telling them they're not doing enough. Which is why I also always blame Cover. Anytime I've been doing critique, and I've made sure that I'm saying I'm not blaming the girls, right? I say it multiple times. Because yeah, this isn't the girl's fault, this isn't the guy's fault, this is entirely Cover's fault, and people should recognize that. Because again, you have multiple channels with millions of subs. You can get them to be popular, and you just choose not to. it is your own volition, right? You are making this choice to not help them at all. And it's so frustrating. Like, in fact, the only things you've been showing in the last like 2 years have been doing the opposite of helping, right? You keep separating them, you keep isolating them, and it's just gonna make them harder to find. It's gonna make their numbers worse and worse. It's so frustrating because, like, their numbers are so bad because Cover has set it up that way. Cover has designed it that way, right? But also, like, here with the hustle environment, Cover could have spoken that, like, against it, right? They could have spoke back against it. They've not cared. They've just let it festered and just make it okay, right? Because, yeah, like, you just make it so they can't interact, or like you just like dog on them if they even mention them. Like, of course they're gonna, like, and if you don't fight back as a company against that, like, what are you doing? You're not helping them, and you're actually worse. Like, you're making it worse for them. It's so stupid. Like, you're telling me this 2020 boom, you didn't even bother to put, like, with the girls and guys who are doing good, you didn't even bother to put them with each other? I mean, maybe they tried and those girls, like, said, oh, hey, I don't want to, right? Like, then that's perfectly fine. But you could have put them at least with some other ones that would have been okay with it. Like, I just don't get it. There's zero money invested if you just do a main channel thing. You either make a holo girl that includes them, right? Or, you know, put them in like a main channel, like video kind of pre-scripted thing. Scripted. It's not pre-scripted, scripted. Put them in a scripted like main channel video. Like, it could even just them doing icebreakers with like each other. It doesn't have to be anything that crazy, right? You just put them with each other. They're co-workers, man. And you just separated them for no reason. Like, you already had a conflict in interest by you wanting to do like an idol route and keep the unicorn nonsense. That is more of a conflict of interest with having HoloStars than it is having, like, you know, them together and still having someone like Lammy and Holo, right? Like, Lammy can still do what she does, right? She still can. Like, I even saw, like, I don't have an issue with Lammy does, because I saw like a clip of her like interacting with her fans. It's funny, dude. It's entertaining. I don't have a problem with it at all, because also, like, probably not the people's loneliness. That's because of capitalism, honestly. Like, because the main issue is that capitalism makes it so they're overworked so much, so now they're lonely. They don't have a social life, right? Like, if they worked less and had more of a social life, then obviously this wouldn't be as big of an issue, right? We wouldn't care about the parasocialness of it. And I also think it's more of like the violence in video games argument, so it's also like not super real. Like, some people will be affected by it, but like majority of people can like have that cognitive dissonance, right? I think that's the right term, but you know, they can separate themselves from it. So I think it's also similar to that, which is why I don't necessarily have as much of an issue for it. But like, you need to make something like, hey, platonic relationships are a thing, they're fine, right? The fact that you did nothing is what is super frustrating. Like, you're forcing the girls to have to help them at this point, right? With like Sora and Twisei just tweeting out their covers that they made. I looked for like Toa and like Botan and stuff, but they didn't say anything, which is fine. But I mean, the girls who said it didn't have to, right? So it's very cool, the ones that did. But like, it's so stupid. It's just so frustrating. Because the solution is so easy and it's right there. You just put them together for like a main channel thing. I was surprised in the Roburu clip I saw that Fubuki and Matsuri were both there. was like, oh shoot. Yeah, I think Fubuki, like, some of the girls probably like checked in on their streams and see what was going on, but they didn't say anything on Twitter. Exactly, because Fubuki also is someone I looked at Matsuri and they didn't say anything. But yeah, they both in Rober's chat. But yeah, like, I guess if this is what makes the girls and guys collab more, cool, but like, I always hate when it's the most dire of circumstances for this stuff to happen. And this isn't a attack on the girls, it's more of like, you didn't have to go DEFCON 5 on it, right? Like, or 1, whatever the most extreme DEFCON is. Like, you didn't have to go all the way and just be like, alright, you basically get nothing. You get scraps, you get crumbs. Like, they already were, and you gave them even less crumbs, dude. Like, I think they're at a point where, yeah, they basically have to have either the backing of Clippers or the other girls. Like, helping them, like, and collabing with them. Because how are they going to get out of this then? They have zero merch. Like, it's not going to be sustainable for them at all. Like, I don't see how they get out of it. They're just going to have to collab with the girls, and the girls are going to have to be willing with it. And, like, that sucks for them, too, because that puts unnecessary pressure on the girls and the Clippers that doesn't need to be there. Again, just put them with each other. For main channel stuff, it's not that hard. You did it in 2022, 2023 countdown. It's not that hard, man. God. It's so stupid, because yeah, it feels like ever since like they brought in Advent and Regloss, they just stopped caring. Right? They just stopped caring. Or like, I guess maybe like after like maybe Justice Folklore. Because they at least were still in the 2023-24, like they had their own countdown at least, but then they didn't even have one the past 2 years. I believe they haven't had it. They've had nothing. And it's like, how are you expecting them to grow then? If you're giving them literally nothing, how do you expect them to grow? How do you expect their numbers to go up? Because like, also, need I remind you that Hololive only became popular because of clips. Like, obviously they have some talented streamers there, right? Krone, Marine, Bekora, like there's a reason they're up there, right? It's because they're good, talented streamers. But clips helped a lot. Clips helped get them up to the heights where they are now. And it also definitely helped that Holo was one of the first like VTubing agencies, right? Like, they were like the introduction of VTubers for a lot of people, right? Had a lot of that market share. Because yeah, I'm not even I'm expecting them to grow at like Holo-y and like Justice Advent levels, right? Like that's where I would feel like would be healthy. And they don't even do that. They don't care. Like, how do you have someone with 4 million subs and you just don't do anything about your lower guys that have like 300,000? Also, this decision is really stupid at the time of Studio Stellar happening. Now, I don't know how much, because it sounded like with the HoloStars decision, they did a month or two before. I think, if I remember what Axel was saying. Well, actually, I think he said 1 or 2 months into moving to Japan, which I don't know when he moved to Japan. So it could have been longer than that. So maybe it was before the Studio Stellar stuff, but still. Like, it's so stupid. It's so dumb. You're not helping them at all. Like, this is just going to be the death, basically. You put them on their deathbed. You put them in hospice, essentially. That's what this move does. And also, they're trying to save their PR, essentially, from being like, oh, we didn't fire them, they left. It's like, dude, we know why they're gonna leave. We know you did this, right? Like, it's not gonna help your PR when some of them probably will leave. Because they're not getting anything. So it's not gonna help with your PR at all. It's just a dumb move all around. God, I hate capitalism so much, dude. God, it's such a terrible system. Like, Matsuri literally is not clubbing dudes because she needs to get her numbers up. I think Kachima also taking a break because of her numbers, and now they're doing this to freaking stars because they don't have numbers. It's like, Jesus, dude. God, like, because they don't make numbers. Numbers is so stupid in the world of content creation, dude. Like, other than concurrent viewers, I feel like every other number in the world of content creation is fake, right? It doesn't tell you how talented you are or anything. I feel like if anything, subs or followers would tell you how, like, I guess mainstream you are, right? Like, how many people know about you. But outside of that, I feel like any other number except for concurrent viewers for streamers is fake. It doesn't tell you how good of a streamer you are. And even then, those could be botted, so even then that could be maybe fraudulent. It's just like, numbers for freaking... We're like, oh, you're not posting numbers for content creation. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. Because yeah, you have Kiara, you have Narissa, dude, don't seem interested in collabing, but they still go to bat for stars. Like, I feel like the girls have done a lot that they could, like, while still doing what they want to do. It's just so frustrating. Literally all you need to do is just have like a questionnaire, right, of the one question of if they're comfortable collabing with the other gender. So you have that done, right? And then you just put the ones who are okay with it in a main channel stuff. You put them in main channel stuff. It's that easy, dude. It's literally that easy. And they refuse to do it. And it's so frustrating. Like, it's what I mean when they say a cover failed the HoloStars. It's because you have the successful, like, essentially formula, right, with live, and you just refuse to do anything with it. Like, you're just like, oh no, what happened? When you freaking are sabotaging them at every moment. Because it makes zero sense to be their own thing. You're the same company. If it was two different companies, it makes sense. It's the same company. Why are they separated and treated like two different companies? That doesn't make any financial sense. God. I'm so glad I'm not the only one who's crashing about this, dude, because it's so frustrating. Like, when I woke up and saw the reaction of even, like, Kiara, like, talking about that, I was so happy. It was like, God, at least I feel somewhat vindicated. It's like, Jesus, it's so frustrating. But, like, yeah, it's also entirely the environment. Like, they never fought back against, like, they should have been protecting their talents when, like, sure, it was getting, like, a bunch of heat on Twitter for White Club Gerard. Like, the company should have just stepped in and be like, hey, we don't accept this. Like, why do the girls have to say it every time? Because Liz also got heat for her 3D debut, and she had to make a message, and Narissa's got attacked a bunch, and she had to say stuff on her own. Like, why is Cover not protecting them? Why is Cover doing nothing? When they bring up, like, when Live brings up their male coworkers, and they're getting attacked for it, why is Cover doing nothing? It's ridiculous. Like, they should step in and be like, hey, like, our talents are gonna do what they want to do. Like platonic relationships are a thing. Like, men and women can interact. Like, it's so ridiculous. It's just so dumb. And, like, yeah, you also screw, like, because I'm someone who actually would have been someone interested to join HoloStars, right? And I guess with the EN, they're still the same. But, like, dude, this does not make me feel good about, like, making it feel like they have my back, right? And they're there for me. This does not feel like that at all. Like, it's just so dumb. Ugh. God. I hate that I was right, dude. Like, that's the thing I hate about being a leftist is, like, you can just predict stuff, but it's always not good. Like, you're always being cynical about it. It never feels good to, like, call something. Like... Ugh. I'm freaking losing my mind, dude. I don't care, I'm doing this on stream, dude. It's just like, I feel like I gotta do something, man. It's freaking ridiculous. That looks bad, but I do like this. That also doesn't look great. And that at least looks better. I guess when it's like in the middle like that, it looks better. Ah, shoot, I have a square. Dang it. Yeah, I guess I'll just make the text smaller. Why does it go 36 to 24? What? That doesn't make any sense. I guess I mainly do it myself. What the frick, dude? Also, it looks real bad. Use Google font. It looks so blurry and terrible. Why does it look so bad? Everything looks so blurry and terrible in this. I don't know why. We'll do that. It's just so frustrating. Yeah, it's also crazy how Rio was literally just talking to management how he wanted to do more idol stuff, and they just pulled this on him. It's like, that's crazy. Like, there's no way Yaga was a part of this decision, man. Like, I refuse to believe it, but I mean, also, just with how this was set up the entire time, I mean, probably. Ugh. It's just so dumb. Yeah, I'm just so frustrated that, like, what the stars are taking away from is like, oh yeah, no, we screwed up. It's like, no. It's entirely because of how cover's designed. Like, this is always gonna happen. Cover just gave no favors, right? And they're still harsh on themselves. It's like, it's not deserved at all. I never hit shuffle, but... them being harsh on themselves is not deserved at all. Like, I feel like they truly work just as hard as Live does. Like, I've seen clips and I feel like they're no different. Like, it's, like, Roboru absolutely is a good streamer, dude. I did see though Fubuki's like, you better keep doing the 3D butt slap streams. But like, dude, even like Roboru was getting numbers though. I think they entirely look at like sub count. Why am I on Twitch? Hello. But like, Roboru gets numbers, dude. Like, he gets numbers with like the other girls, like in line with it. Like, I get that Roboru's like the most popular one, right? So it makes sense, but like, he literally already has 1.4 thousand. Yeah, it's just with like Fuomoko, CC, and Subaru streaming, basically. Right? Like, it's just so frustrating. Because like, oh yeah, going forward, this is the only way to sustain it. It's like, no, it's not, dude. Like, wait, I got 139,000 probably after the announcement, but I mean, I guess he gets less, but it's like, I feel like it's not it's like too much less, dude. There are streams he does very well in like live viewership. Like I also feel like looking at VOD numbers as far as views go is also kind of stupid. Like people are mostly, if you're a streamer, people are gonna care about your concurrent viewers. They're not gonna care about your how many views your VODs are getting, you know? At least I don't. And I feel like, you know, the average person wouldn't. It's just so dumb. It's just so frustrating. Like, I've been on this for like months at this point. Like, I think it was like since November, really. Like, I've always been talking about this, and at least a lot. When was it? I mean, that November, I think I was talking about it, but we'll see if it was before that. Same with that. Oh no, it's been since August. So it's been almost a year. Jesus, dude. Good lord. That's at least when I had the live startion merge thing, and I think that's when it really started. But there could have been another time before that I was talking about it. Yeah, it's been like 8 months of me talking about this, and now we're here, and it's just so frustrating. And the problem is also, because of how VTubing is now, like there's so many more people, it's like, yeah, their growth is gonna be much smaller than what it would have been if they put them with, like, they paired them up more in the 2020 era. And like, I'm sure it was there a little bit, but it wasn't there nearly enough. Right? Absolutely not. Like, you can see a clear correlation to the people who get clipped the most and like who has the most subs. Like, there's a clear correlation, at least with stars. You know, like, it's crazy. And they just did nothing. Ugh. Yeah, they really tried nothing. We're all out of ideas, dude. Like, it's crazy. Because, like, yeah, the more you also just separate them, the more you, like, give permission for the actions that have been directed towards Liz, towards Narissa, like, for them, like, for that stuff happening, like, you give more permission for it. Because you're not putting them together. It's like, God, dude. I mean, they do at least have, like, Sora and Suise's backing. I don't know if that's gonna I doubt that's really gonna change anything. Yeah, this is probably just gonna be like this. Oh, here's some covers that we did and then move on, but I mean, I know Sora immediately, like, there was a clip of her, like, bringing up covers, and she brought up the guys also, just, like, second naturally, basically, which is very awesome, but yeah, I don't know if this is gonna, like, change anything. I mean, Matsuri still seems like she's gonna be, like, not clapping dudes, but I mean, the fact that she was still, like, actively in Robert's chat, though, makes it seem a bit different, at least. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think that's the main problem. It's just like covers just like let that stuff happen. Like they've let their talents be, the girls be attacked whenever they mention the guys at all. They've just not cared. I don't think Shiori said anything. She just kind of took it. But yeah, Liz and Narissa both made statements. And they cover didn't do anything. They just sat on their hands, I guess. Just nothing. I mean, I guess it might be because it's like smaller accounts, but that's also like EN. Yeah, I guess maybe it's also because it's EN, so you don't look and follow EN as much. I'm sure it's happened. I mean, I know Miko got bullied basically, like from what I've heard, she got bullied into not climbing with dudes. In like her first experience, like she got bullied by people watching, and she's like, well, this sucks, I'm not doing it. Literally zero help from the company at all on that, by the way. And imagine if the company actually helped Miko get through that, man. They actually, you know. Ruse also, when the announcer showed up, he just tweeted, yeah, like period or something like that. I should probably retweet this out, just like replies, because it's like a general thing. But, yeah. Yeah, they just completely dropped the ball on Stars. Like, them making this decision is entirely their fault. It's not the guys' fault or the girls. Because I don't blame the girls, because again, they're introverts. Like, at least the vast majority of them are. Right? And like, a lot of them have trouble climbing with people within their own, like the other girls themselves. So I don't blame them for not, you know, going out there and climbing with the dudes. Especially when there's that environment out there where they get a ton of hate. Like, I don't blame them. Like, Cover should have been the one to, the company should have been the one to freaking push back on that, and they didn't. And yeah, in fact, it seems like they've only, like, reinforced it. Because there was also, like, back in, like, 2020 or whatever, when at some point with Gen 5, like, Nene said that they just were hidden from the stars, which doesn't make any freaking sense at all. Especially when they apparently, like, the towns can date each other. Like, that's fine. So it's like, it doesn't even make any sense why you'd want to do that then. Like, hide them from them. Because also, like, I'm sure the girls could just be like, hey, I don't want to, like, talk to you. You know? Like, and I'm sure the guys would have understood, you know? It's like, you didn't need to hide them. Like, that's crazy. That's nuts. Like, yeah, it is really cool that Kara actually made a statement about it and actually is like publicly announcing like her disagreement, her grievances with it. Well, I don't think her specific grievances, but at least like she's saying she disagrees with it, which is nice. Yeah. I mean, because, like, yeah, they're also, like... I mean, I guess for clips, like, yeah, it's kind of like the algorithm screwed them over, right? Because there's not a lot of high-viewed Stars clips. Like, all the ones are either from, like, very beginning of Stars with the OG4, like, first year. Or, like, oh, the company doesn't... They don't handle them well. They don't treat them well. Those are, like, the most viewed HoloStars clips, basically. So yeah, the algorithm really sucks. But yeah, I'm always reminded of the one Haka Shiori clip of someone in the comments on it. Let's see if it just gives me it. Apparently not. No, that's not it. She like showed up for like Haka's stream. Yeah, there it is. This is a clip with 10k views. Shiori raising the Haka stream, just have his usual Instagram story. And where is it? There was one comment that really stuck with me. Why isn't this crazy as more popular? And I believe, yeah, I think at this day and age, people underestimate or forget how much clips help these peeps grow, man. I said peeps. It's fine. But like, yeah, I always remember like stuff like this on clips, dude. Like, people forget how helpful clips are. Like, it's crazy. Like, this is a 10k view, like, Haka clip, dude. And, like, you know, there's, like, so many positive stuff here, dude. Love his streams, you don't know what to expect. Like, why isn't he more popular? Like, I'd love a collab between Hololive and HoloStars, the Goths. I assume that would be Haka and Shiori, which that did happen. I don't know if a one-to-one collab, but yeah. Like, it's freaking crazy, dude. I guess Gerard talking about... Oh, no, that's a different one. But I'm sure the Gerard where he talked about his kidney stones is also up there. But yeah. It's just, like, I always remember, like, this comment in particular on this clip. Oh yeah, there's the clip right there. Yeah, I was thinking about that one, because yeah, that one got a lot. But yeah. Like, it does suck that it basically has to be like the girls sometimes. That just helps them. Because yeah, I don't remember the last time like a standalone Stars clip, because even the kidney stones thing involved Bay in it, right? So like I don't even remember when the last time a standalone Stars clip did very well. That just was the boys. Like it almost seems like it has to be why am I going don't worry about that. It almost seems like it has to be like one of the girls involved, and it's very frustrating. Yeah, they did Stars hologram. That's not the same thing, dude. Like, they're bringing up all this stuff. It's like, it doesn't matter, dude. Nobody knows who they are, so it's not gonna sell. Like, I think they're missing the point, right? Also, the redesign's also weird. For one thing of like, oh yeah, no, they didn't do anything. It's like, also I feel like the new Gen 6-month gap isn't even like really anything, because it's like, yeah, there's 4 of them. Like, that makes sense. Yeah, that was one collaboration, I think, with the girls, was that. So the problem is, like, no one knows who they are. None of this matters if no one knows who they are, right? And they should have done more of this stuff. That's the issue. Live consistently does this stuff and people know who they are. When you start on a baseline of no one knowing who they are, it doesn't matter. Ugh. It's like, yeah, that's the thing also, is like, the girls could also have all this stuff, right? But if no one knows who they are, it's not gonna sell. It's like, you gotta give them the popularity, and you're not doing that. Giving them these random advertisements, people would be like, I don't know who these people are. Right? Like, sure, it helps them a little bit, but like, streaming is like the #1 thing where they will get people who know who they are, and you will get money from this stuff, dude. It is insane that you go and look at like, oh, well, look at all the stuff they're selling. It's like, yeah, people don't, it won't sell if people don't know who they are. Like, obviously a chain restaurant's gonna make more money because people know what it is. Like politicians that people know, like that have a higher name recognition, is gonna get more votes because people know who they are. It's as simple as that, dude. I smell scenarios, but like I'm trying to think of like a smaller word because I'm reaching the letter limit, character limit on freaking Twitter because I'm not getting verified. Like, it's just unbelievable, dude. Like, that people unironically are like, yeah, no, they suck. It's like, no, dude, they don't. Like, pointing out all the stuff that they've done doesn't matter when that you're missing the point entirely. They're not doing well because like they have no backing of like helping them with each other. Like, it's just entirely because of numbers. That's all these companies care about is numbers. That's all they look at is numbers. Which, when you do that, the people who do worse are going to consistently do worse and stay worse. You're missing the point when that's happening. Yeah, you're just completely missing the point when you're just like, oh, well, they did all this stuff. It's like, yeah, they're making products for them. They're not going to sell. Like, it's really that simple. Oh. Like, I know people say, like, I saw someone say, like, oh, EN, like, benefited from the algorithm, which I'm sure is likely, but I think it also helped because, one, it was a pandemic, two, there wasn't many other options for VTubing, and then, like, three, it was in the boom, right? Like, it was, like, dead center in the boom, right? Because I think it was, like, beginning of 2020 that boom hit, and that boom was very much still alive in, was it August 2020 when they debuted? So, like, yeah, it's like a perfect storm. Like, I know people are like, say like, oh, algorithm, like they got lucky the algorithm, but I feel like it was like it was almost guaranteed to be a smashing success, right? When you have all these factors coming in, not to like downplay the girls or anything, but like, I don't think that's as much of like being like, oh yeah, EN like is also in that. Like, I actually think it was pretty much always guaranteed to be a smashing success, right? Because like, I feel like people forget how unique those circumstances were. Like, that is why it was as big as it was. And that's also why we're not going to see anything like it again. And I don't know if like covers like expecting that out of the stars, but like that's unrealistic and like impossible. So yeah, like you're just completely missing the point with stars if you're like, oh well, they did all this, like they made them put out all this like products. It's like, yeah, if they have low numbers, they're gonna make low numbers. That's how it works, dude. And then when you're a company that goes based off of how numbers are sold, like they're just gonna stay down there the entire time unless you do something. And clearly they didn't do anything. Like, they're literally having a thing talking about, like, Ian's 4th concert, like, Live's Ian's 4th concert, and you're... It's like, God, dude. I mean, yeah, like, yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to the girls, obviously, but... Like, you have all of this going on, and you're just like, freaking, who cares? With the stars, it's like, alright. Great. Fantastic. Like, I feel like they just have not cared since, like, 2024 or whatever. Like, they also just separate the Twitters for zero reason, at least the EN Twitters. They separated for zero reason. Like, that was another one that just, like, it's just gonna do negative numbers for them because most people are so, like, following the live one. And also, like, a lot of people don't follow live anymore, so they wouldn't even know about the Stars Twitter. I would have known about it at all if I wasn't following the Stars members, dude. Like, how do you expect this to work? Like, it's ridiculous. When you're in an environment to fail, and then, like, they don't do numbers, you're like, oh, wow, that's crazy. It's like, yeah, dude, obviously. Ugh. Yeah, you can't just point to be like, oh, well, they got all this stuff. Because also even the Hologirl, like, it was their own channel. Like, yeah, put them in Hologirls with the girls. Like, what are you talking about? Because, like, yeah, that's how the girls gained their success, was from streaming. Right? It was these huge clips that helped propel them up to where they are now, right? It was because of their streaming. And like, yeah, I think where they are now, obviously more mainstream stuff will help them, but I feel like at a baseline, their streaming is what's gonna help them build a foundation of selling and be able to keep an audience, right? You can't just go out and do these other outside stuff because people won't know who they are. Because, like, it's not a gotcha, dude. Like, it's like, yeah, the capitalist system is failing. And it's like, yep, that's capitalism for you. Like, my issue is you're not doing anything to make it more popular. You're just giving them, I guess, money. That's basically what it is, it's just money opportunities. Because, like, these collabs and stuff, like, yeah, only the fans are probably going to be excited by these, right? Those are the only people who are going to look forward to it. Also, I think, like, yeah, that first year of Stars EN was probably going very well when they were working with the girls. Also, it's funny when they say 3 debut 8 months after. Like, it's like, oh, well, the girls had it later. It's like, shut up, dude. Like, what is it? How does that help your argument? Plus, also, I think Upper was supposed to be the musical side of it, so I feel like it makes more sense that they got it sooner. Well, I think also, you know what? I feel like it could be that they just don't care as much either. Like, with Live, they actually are later because they're actually making perfectly sure that it works very well. And Star's like, eh. It works good enough. We could put it out there. Obviously, I have no proof for that, but I mean, there's another thing of, like, it being out faster. Like, that doesn't necessarily mean it's better. The product could be worse. So... like, yeah, they're just basically on their deathbed now. Because now they, I think, are literally only making money off of streaming. They can't make money any other way. Well, I think other than like solo projects, but I'm pretty sure solo projects, they have to fund those themselves, so I don't know where they're getting the money. Yeah. It's just super frustrating. Ugh. Yeah, I'll probably about end stream here is like an hour. Yeah. I think, yeah, that's just the most frustrating thing about those. Like, you literally saw how your company became super popular, and you just are like, nah, we're not gonna follow it. Because it was from the streaming, and it was from all the clips, and you're just not encouraging clippers, or maybe even, like, hiring clippers yourself. Just nothing. Like, okay. The talents have to hire clippers themselves. If they want that. Yeah, I think I'm done, so I'll see you Sunday probably for Lego Batman. Yeah. I'll see you then, so bye.